So I think Kathy and I are just going to hang out with the kiddies, and Bill Klier and Gae Broadwater are just they're going to talk about the event, right?
Absolutely.
Thanks,
Well, long
guys.
time no
Thank
see,
you.
first of all. I feel like y'all were just here, right?
Yeah, we were just here, and thank you so much for having us again.
Absolutely.
It's such an honor to be here and talking about Frankfurt.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about, obviously, we've got some things going on here. The Pappy for Puppies event, Bourbon Raffle.
Yeah, it's happening, and it's going well, and we definitely need more ticket sales, right?
Oh, well, that's always an opportunity.
Always a thing, always an opportunity.
But we have so many good bourbons. That's why we wanted to come back, because we can't just share Pappy with you. We have a lot of others. Glenn's Creek is one of our local friends.
Nice.
And we're very excited because they actually donated the whole flight.
Oh,
Everything.
okay.
They donated it. We received money to buy bourbon, and other people donated individual bottles, but Glenn's Creek did us very big solid and gave us the whole flight.
That is awesome.
And one thing we're really excited about is these Cuervito Vivo bottles, because if you'll notice here, this
It's
is
upside down.
upside down. So we have the upside down label and we have the right side up label.
So, is that on purpose?
well,
Or was it a goof?
no, it wasn't a goof.
I think it was on purpose.
It was
Okay.
on purpose because there's history to the Old Crow situation, and they got into a little dialogue with the other Old Crow people about using the label.
Okay.
So
So when you
that's
say
called-
dialogue, that means
well,
I think it's
Disagreement.
a tiff. I think they had a tiff.
I'm not up to date on all the details of
Yeah.
that, but this makes these two bottles alone make a nice little collection by themselves, because it's going to be hard to get those two together. These are limited, and they are signed.
Oh,
So that makes this flight extra special. And so we're really excited about that. And the way we even became good friends with Glenn's Creek is about 5 or 6 years ago. Vicki called us and said, "I have some stray cats running around the distillery. Can you help us?" And so we did a trap and TNR, trap neuter return, with her, and those cats are still doing well. After all this time, it just shows you they can be healthy, they can work, they can earn their keep, and they're doing well.
And not multiply.
And not
multiply.
multiply.
That's the whole point of that.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and that is one of the beautiful things that the Humane Society does for, one of the many things that it does for our community. We had very large communities of cats all across Frankfurt and Franklin County, and the Humane Society and some very dedicated people, which Gae was one, got together and they put together this TNR program for the community through the Humane Society, and they reduced the population of cats. And one of the reasons why I have kittens here today is because this is kitten season.
This is kitten season.
This is kitten season. But the great news is that we are not overrun.
Yeah.
We would have been overrun, but we have reduced the breeding population in Franklin County to where it is, well, I don't even know if it's considered manageable, Gae, I don't know. I mean, cats, are prolific.
Yeah.
And so, but at any rate, this is just an example of one of the great things that the Humane Society does for Frankfurt and Franklin County. And we're excited to offer these tremendous bourbons in this raffle, and offer this to the community, and we really hope that people will get online. It's pappyforpuppies.com, and it's not the number 4, it's spelled F-O-R. Yeah, Pappy's for Puppy, puppies.com, and you can look at all the bourbons, and it's just a great thing to do regardless. I mean, we just come out and support your Humane Society because they support you. one of the things that people don't understand, we think, oh, we're about the cats and we're about the dogs. But with every cat and dog in every situation, there are people involved. And we are helping those people.
Yeah.
And so it's really important to remember that it's not just the cats and dogs, even though that's our focus, but it's about the families that have those
Sure.
cats and dogs, and,
Yeah.
and we help all of those people. So we appreciate everybody that buys a ticket. We want you to buy a ticket and help us out. And
Yeah.
so that's what we're here all about. I do have a question, though.
Yes.
Was there bourbon at Lafayette's party?
Oh. I mean, I think
You think
that's
that's
a
likely?
good assumption.
I would assume that.
Yeah. Do you think that? I think it probably was. I think there probably was.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Who was it we heard a story from that they it was the Kentucky's Paul Revere had the chance to have a bourbon, came to warn somebody here
Oh, yeah, and
about
they
the troops
stopped
coming,
and
but they had enough
had
time to stop and have a bourbon.
They had enough time for. Of course they did. Of course they did. And we also brought today some Blantons, which everybody loves the Blantons. Everybody stands in lines at Buffalo
That's
Trace
right.
for the Blantons. Now, the Blantons have the top that has the horse.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. And so there are 8 bottles that show the 8 different stages of a thoroughbred gallop. And so everybody comes in to collect this series of bottles,
Yeah.
and they work hard to get all the
tops,
the bottles with the tops.
Yeah.
So one of the prizes, of course, is all 8 bottles.
Oh, nice.
So with all the the tops,
Yeah. Right.
Well, that's amazing.
Yeah.
yeah. So that's just another good reason to go out and get a ticket.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Not
So-
just support the Humane Society, but also have
Yeah.
a good chance for.
Yeah.
And I
Yes.
encourage people to find a friend and buy a ticket, split a ticket.
Yeah.
Because if you win,
Yeah,
which
there's
your
a
chances
lot.
are good,
Yeah.
Right.
you're going to have a lot of bourbon in that one flight to
split
split.
up.
It's
Yeah.
not like you're going to
Yeah.
be splitting
Right.
one bottle.
Right.
You're going to be splitting 4, 5, or 6 bottles.
Right.
So,
Right.
so people go and buy lottery tickets together. It's the same
Sure.
concept.
Yeah.
Yeah. We worked really hard to get these tremendous bourbons together. And we have 138 bottles of bourbon in this raffle. 138 bottles of
Holy
bourbon.
cow.
And not just bourbon. These are all top
Yeah.
brands.
Yeah.
We have Pappy, the Woodford Reserve, Buffalo Trace Antique Collection, Bardstown Bourbon Collection, Weller Bourbon, Hardin's Creek. That's just the top 6.
Yeah. That's
I mean,
amazing.
and the list goes on and on through 23 prizes that will be given away. It's 138 bottles in 23 prize flights.
Okay. And the entries are going to be open. The drawing is May 29th. How long do you have to get a ticket?
Until 6 o'clock that day.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah,
Cool.
right
And
until 6
then-
o'clock because it's all online, so we
Yeah.
can,
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Do we have an escape artist?
Oh.
Yeah, look at this.
And
sweet
then-
face.
Yeah, we'll be conducting the drawing at Jay Mattingly's later that evening.
Okay.
Yes.
So if you bought a ticket, then you have a ticket to also come and attend
Oh,
the
cool.
drawing, or
Okay.
you can watch it on Facebook Live
Okay.
on our Humane Society Facebook page or
Awesome.
Pappy page. Maybe both.
Nah, yeah.
So-
And you
it's
can buy
on
more than one
the
ticket.
Humane-
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Just like you can adopt more than one animal if you want to.
That's
Right?
that's true too. So
Facebook will be on the Humane Society's Facebook
Yeah,
page.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So that's how that's going to work.
Okay, well, we're just going to hang out with the kitties now?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, well, we appreciate you letting us continue to promote this because we know how important the Humane Society is to this community.
Oh,
like Bill
absolutely.
said.
Sure.
So
And
it
we'll-
is
we'll
about the
keep-
animals, but it's about the people.
And we'll keep talking about it.
Yeah.
We'll
And-
keep it in our community calendar.
Yeah,
And-
Frankfurt has done a lot of wonderful things, and Frankfurt has certainly done a wonderful thing by endorsing the Humane Society in the way of having this beautiful facility
Yeah.
that we now
Yeah,
have.
I know. You're neighbors
great.
for us
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
And, and one of the things I thought about through the flood was that spot down at Bell Point.
Oh, yeah.
And just how
yeah.
awful that would have been,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Well,
And
this
so-
would have been twice this year alone that
Oh,
we
yeah.
would have had to evacuate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, twice this year.
So I'm
So
glad
we're
that y'all didn't
so
have to
grateful.
Do that.
So grateful to our community, and please buy some tickets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Pappyforpuppies.com.
And kitties.
Yeah, and kitties. Yeah, but
Yeah,
the kitty,
we're gonna
we
have to
couldn't
figure
put
out-
both puppies and
the
kitties
URL
in the name. But Pappy for Puppies was just kind of
Cute.
cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Catchy.
Easy to remember.
That's right. Well,
Well,
we
thanks for
appreciate
all
y'all
you-
coming
yeah.
back and bringing the kitties.
We're
For all
so
you guys
grateful
do.
that you had us. So grateful indeed.
And again, we'll keep promoting this because obviously it's for a good cause. And then, you have a chance to win something awesome. So,
Yeah, you could win these little kitties. I mean, it doesn't take. You don't have to put in a raffle ticket to win the kitties. Right?
No, you don't have to do that
Visit
at
the
all.
Humane Society.
We have a cat porch
oh yeah.
at the Humane Society
Uh-huh.
where you can actually go and sit in a rocker
Yeah.
and be with
Yeah.
the cats.
Socialize the kids.
Yeah.
Socialize the kittens. Yeah. And that's an important part of the process for them to, get,
Used to people.
used to people.
right?
Yeah. So anytime you want to just have some
Oh.
stress relief or whatever
I
you
would
want to
say
call
it's-
it.
It's good for your mental health.
Yeah.
It's free
you
therapy.
can come and
Blood
sit with the kittens.
Absolutely. Well, this has been a pleasure.
Yeah.
And again, we wish you guys the best of luck in this. And again, somebody's going to get some great bourbon flights.
For sure.
And these kitties and the puppies are going to be well taken care of. So I know you guys appreciate the community support and encourage everybody to get out there and buy your tickets.
And we have
Pappyforpuppies.com.
we have a kitten that's interested in the
And the
bourbon.
Blantons, yeah. All right. Well, thanks again, you guys, for everything. And everybody get your tickets. And we will hang out with the kitties. But we're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back with our community calendar right after this.